Alright, damer og herrer, velkommen til endnu en omgang. Mig tager med Sandrock. Ja, jeg ved jo ikke rigtig på det her internet her. Det har jo været noget af en saga, hvad fanden det bliver til. Og jeg er lidt bange for, at skulle der, Skulle der, skulle det gå for lang tid, så til at der kommer content på kanalen, så er det jo, jamen så det gider jeg bare ikke, kan man sige. Det vil være rigtig ked af. Der går nok en uge i hvert fald, til jeg ved, eller til jeg ligesom kan, til jeg får at vide, hvor langt, eller hvad der egentlig er galt. Jeg har prøvet lidt at selv til, hvad jeg kunne gøre, og tænde og slukke den sædvanlige, ikke? Også det der med at genstarte og starte på routeren og sådan lignende, men der sker ikke rigtig noget. Så vi prøver at optage noget. Computeren er jo heldigvis ikke noget i vejen med, for en gang skyld. så det vi kommer til at skulle lave her, det er, at vi skal lave de her commissions her. Og så tror jeg så set bare, at vi skal vente på, at der sker noget her, fordi sidste gang, der var der jo den helt store, kan man sige. Jeg tror faktisk, det var starten på på Act 2, hvis man kan sige det. Eller slutningen på Act 2. Det vil være slutningen på Act 2, sorry. Vi har unlocket det her område her, The Badlands, som er også en mine. Og så har vi fundet ud af, at der er nogen, der arbejder sammen med Duo, som jo er sådan en imperie. Det onde imperie. Vi har fundet ud af, at Logan og hans lille makker Haru,
Thank you.
De er egentlig arbejder for The Free Cities, som en af dem, vi hører under lidt. Eller der er jo ikke nogen, der hører under The Free Cities. Det er bare de uafhængige byer. Og så ham her, der ejer det her sted her. Jan! Produceren. Her var jeg blevet bestukken af de her. Og det var Miguel, og det var Pen, fandt ud af. Det er ligesom arbejdet. Der arbejdede for Duos der, var spioner for dem. Så det er sådan set lidt spændt på, det er om det her board her, det ligesom tager højde for det. Fordi fordi Jan har jo også nogle gange, eller Jan, altså det er YAN, Jan, han har jo også nogle gange nogle, nogle commissions op, hvor han ligesom siger, at I kan tjene nogle penge her. Og det er sådan lidt, okay. Vi skal have 2 bronze frames, og vi skal have bronze pipes og bloodstone core. Så 4 bloodstone core, eller 2 bloodstone core. Yes. Og vi skal have lavet bedre bronze bars. Yes. Og bronze pipes skal vi også have. Please refill. Er det den her, eller hvad? Hvad? Supplies. Men hvad er det for supplies? Er det dem her, eller hvad? Jeg har jo spillet vand der. Der er fandme 97 vand. Goddammit. I don't get it. Nå. Vi skulle have... vi skal ikke der, vi skal herover. Skal vi lære nogle bronze bars ret hurtigt. Hvad har vi der? Okay. Hvad jeg ellers har, så har jeg petrified wooden sticks. Så skal hun faktisk være en del af hende der. Okay, cool. Det er det, vi laver så. Fuel depleted. Jeg har lige fået op. Men det er måske fordi den er ikke opdateret helt. Det er nok derfor. At den opdaterer ikke så hurtigt. Det er meget cool. Eller sådan det jo. Hvad hedder det? Filer, det skulle herover, ikke? Sådan. Og det skulle herover. Og det skulle herover. Alright. Hvad var det, skulle her? Jeg skulle lige over til vores lille forskerdude her og se, hvor langt vi er kommet med forskningen. Vi mangler 3 dage. Så er vi så til, det er alt det kunne blive det. Lige rundt med den her Advanced Cooking Station. Så det er fint. Så lidt, om vi skal bare gå grind mode her, og så tage de her ruiner. Så går jeg i minen. Du kunne godt være. Det kunne godt være, vi skulle det. Så bare tage over. Jeg går ikke sådan completionist i sådan et spil her. Der må jeg om det. Jeg ved, der er nogen, der er virkelig gode til bare fuldstændig fokusere på det. Det er meget, meget beundringsværdigt. Men jeg kan simpelthen ikke. Jeg kan ikke. Jeg kigger på dem, der er ligesom de ting, der ligesom gør, at man får, at vi kommer videre. historien. Og så hvad hedder det... Så er det, jeg gør. Ligesom, altså, for eksempel Stardew Valley for dem af der spiller det. Sådan noget som, hvad hedder det... Sådan noget som, hvad hedder det... Det der community center der. I starten, der for mig var det jo... Der troede jeg egentlig bare, at det var sådan et sådan, bare sådan grind ting, man kunne gøre. Og der er det jo egentlig også, men det er også med til at få, kan man sige, historien videre, ikke? Så min anden gennemspilling, der grindede jeg bare den. Jeg kan huske, at jeg havde sådan en fedtet lap på papir på over. Som fordi en af de der rum der, man skal gennemføre på det der community center, det er jo sådan lidt... det er jo fisk, man skal have samlet ind. Så det... Der kan huske, der er jeg simpelthen gået ind på sådan en wiki. Og så havde jeg set, hvornår de her fisk de kom frem, og årstid, og hvilken forhold det skulle være. For nogle gange nogle af dem kun kommer frem i regn. Og sådan noget lignende. Så det er bare for at gøre det færdigt. Men jeg regner, altså lige nu kan jeg ikke se, at vi lige nu kan jeg ikke se, at vi, bliver færdige. Så, eller lige nu kan jeg ikke se, at internet bliver klar til, at vi kan streame afslutningen. Så jeg tænker, at afslutningen bliver lavet her, og det er jeg selvfølgelig ked af, fordi jeg vil gerne have afsluttet på stream, altså historien, eller det vil du kalde historien. Det er jo ikke færdigt spil. Så det, men jeg tænker også, at vi skal smide content ud på kanalen, fordi jeg gider sgu ikke have det, at det går nu, hvor der ikke er noget på. Så det er tilbage til de gamle videoer. De gamle let's play. Det var nu også meget hyggeligt. Det giver nu noget andet, det der, hvad hedder det... Det giver noget andet, det der livestream, synes jeg. Det er en anden måde at være på, synes jeg. Så det... Også fordi, jeg synes ikke, jeg går og bænder, eller er sådan ret kontrovers i forhold til mine holdninger på nogle måder. Men hvis man sidder og optager, det kan man jo bare optage, det kan man bare redigere væk. Og også et spil som det her, hvor jeg sidder og grinder for eksempel, det vil være, for mig vil det egentlig, i hvert fald i nogle af perioderne, eller i nogle af mine let's play, det vil jeg nok have redigeret det væk. Så vil jeg lige sige, nå, vi er tilbage igen efter at grinde lidt over. Altså, så det... Det gør jeg så ikke nu, kan jeg, fordi nu sidder jeg og taler om det. Så det... så... Det er også det der med, fordi... Men når skal jeg redigere noget væk, og når skal jeg ikke redigere noget væk? Det er jo det. Det er altså flot Sandrock. Det er det altså. Det er noget andet, hvis I kommer fra my time Porsche, så er det altså bare et andet, natur. Så det er, de ligner meget hinanden spillet, men det er også, jeg synes det er nok, der er nok hvad hedder det? Jeg synes, der er nok forskel på, at man kan tillade sig, at de kunne tillade sig at lave et nyt spil. Så det synes jeg. Jeg ved, der er nogen, der er ude og klage over, at det ligner for meget. At det ligner for meget. Meget som et Porsche. Og det vil jeg så også sige, det er urimeligt at kalde det. Altså, at det ligner for meget. Det synes jeg, der er for mange, det lyder forkert nu her. Der er nok nye ting til, at jeg synes, at man kan sige, at det er en tor, det her. Selvom det jo så set foregår. Det foregår jo faktisk på samme tid. Sådan som jeg kan forstå det, altså. Så de her to, de her to builders, som har man styret i Porsche, og har man styret i Sandrock, det er jo sådan set på samme tid, sådan så jeg har forstået det på det hele. Og hvis jeg nu kan huske det, så ham her, forskerdudens kammerat der, hvis jeg ser det fuldt med i streamsen, der er hans, hans lille kammerat der for, for Porsche, han var jo faktisk, forsvandt vist nogle gange, hvor jeg tror, at han faktisk har været her i Sandrock. Altså det så skal vi bruge bronze pipes. Det er det her. Hvad mangler vi der? Var det 3, vi manglede, var det ikke? Tror jeg nok. Det var 2, vi manglede, ja. Okay. Alright. Kan vi så. Water depleted. Det er faktisk det, du skal samle sammen. Dude. Jeg vidste noget med, at den der AI, altså den der kører rundt der i min robot der, skal have power stå i ny og næ. Så jeg ved faktisk ikke, om jeg skal give den det. Eller den selv siger, at nu er jeg løbet tør. Det får vi se. Okay. Var det hele? Det er det. Det var nice. Det var så det. Hov. Ja, det var den. We went wow. Firstly, no one could have known that Duos would infiltrate Sandrock. We're going to have an emergency meeting with Grace and Logan because you should do. Hvornår er det? Dear Firstly, hey, what a time to be alive. I guess we don't want around to run the commercial. It's on us to make sure any commissions get done here for the next little while. You've done so much lately. Don't worry, I'll handle all the bonus stuff till we get a replacement. Oh, one thing. If you get time, could you take a look at the peach statue? It seems a bit shot. I think you need some limestone bricks, granite slab, and magnesium alloy to fix it. Okay. Jeg har brug for limestone bricks og granite slabs. Det var... Nej, sorry. Det var awesome. What the fuck laver jeg? Okay. Kan du redde? Granite slabs mangler jeg. Nå, det er Trudy. Det er Trudy, der står for det nu. Det må jeg sgu nok sige, Trudy. Både borgmester nu her, så er du head of the commercial. Det sgu da fantastisk, Trudy. Heidi, det var commission. Ja, dude. Og så skal vi... Trudy her. Trudy, vi har noget til dig også. Hey, væk med dig. Ja, penge. Penge. Skal vi se, om det starter en quest nu her. Vi gemmer lige. Fordi jeg er bange for, at det... jeg er bange for, at den starter quest, det her. En ny questline. Nu må vi se.
There you are. We were just listening to Grace and Logan. I'm still trying to process everything.
Logan, for den der mest af, mand. Det er corona nu.
Quite the adventure you've had, huh? They did. One day, I'm taking a look at diagrams for the tunnel. Next thing I know, our town's a 9 a.m.
They handled themselves very well. I wish I'd gotten into contact with you.
Right. Might I interject with a bit of questioning? So, you're with Alliance Central Intelligence?
Yep, they sent me in after we intercepted some telegraph activity from here to Duvos that kicked this whole thing off.
And Logan knew about this as well?
Duvos. The last thing my pa ever said to me.
In any case, Trudy, as you mentioned, the first thing you wanted to do is contact the Alliance. Totally get that. Understandable. But how about instead not doing that?
I beg your pardon.
We really got the drop on this operation. Duvos has no idea 2 of their plants just got made. You sending a telegram to the council will tip them off.
So, you've got a window.
I've got 5 windows.
Before they know we've got their boys, might be able to get in touch with Duvos. See how deep this thing really goes.
Bingo! They have been sending encoded telegrams from Sandrock to Duvos all this time under the name Tiger.
Vi laver vores egen covert undercover operation.
All we need is for the Duvos criminals to show us their codebook and tell us how they're getting orders, and we'll act as Tiger to make contact with their HQ. Might become the biggest intel triumph since the last war.
Don't reckon they'll freely hand over such information.
Justice, as you yourself may recall, I can be quite persuasive.
You did. Convinced me to start letting you into the ruins.
She also convinced me to, well, y'all already know.
and she convinced me to push for Rosie to join the town.
Me too.
She convinced me that her omelets are actually good.
Hey,
Impressive track record, Grace. Well, go ahead then. I trust your judgment.
thank you, Madam Mayor. Right. And don't worry about security. I've already contacted HQ and got a crew coming in to take the criminals off your hands. We'll keep a close eye on them until then, right, Justice?
I'm not letting them out of my sight.
Good. As of late, I've really become quite the fan of your work. Would you mind joining me as I pay our Devosian friends a visit tomorrow? Excellent.
So, what are you gonna do, Logan? You, still broke some laws back there. Even for a good
Det
reason.
skal vi finde ud af, hvad fanden gør ved ham.
Well, I'm gonna head back to my place till you're ready to charge me, Sheriff. I don't think I want to face the citizens until I face the consequences.
Actually, Logan, I was hoping you could stay for a moment.
Yeah, Trudes, let's catch up.
So, your paw.
Hey, you really came through during that whole
It's been-
trial thing. I really feel like we were on the same
Are
wavelength
you
there.
Okay? Sad? Angry?
Nothing. Just gonna bring him back. This is the next best thing.
It's not quite. I still need to get info out of those two water-grubbing goons. That's the trouble with these rabbit hole type conspiracies.
okay,
Yeah,
guys.
don't get me wrong. Part of me wants to
I'm
stay.
sorry.
But I mean,
We didn't
hey,
believe you.
it's not like I'm going to the peripheries or anything. I can
Worst
still
is behind
visit.
us.
Drop me a line.
I'm sure your father
Yeah,
is
he's
very
really. It's rare to have
proud
an
of you.
opportunity.
One day at a time.
Okay. Cool. Okay, så det kan vi ikke få noget af. Log, nej, det er fint. De der festivals der, man kan, som der er på, dem har jeg ikke gjort ret meget ud af. Men lad os prøve at lige på sådan den her. Der er Running a Jagtmill, som er sådan en byaktivitet. Og så kan vi lige gå op her. Så er der barbecue bonfire dance. Og der kan du optjene sådan medaljer, som jeg kalder det medaljer. Point, kan vi bare kalde det, hvor du kan hvor du så kan købe dem, hvor du kan købe ting på dem. Og der kan man simpelthen se, at der de der bøbler der, de giver jo for eksempel HP, hvilket er lidt fedt. Det har jeg sagt før. Jeg er sådan rigtig vild med det, de gør faktisk her i det spil her. Det er, det er simpelthen, at jeg er rigtig glad for, at de her ting ikke kun er kosmetiske. Det... Alright. Så. Vi skulle måske have lavet den her limestone bricks industrial furnace. Har jeg egentlig ikke det? Jo, det har jeg også set. Og hvad var det så var? Så var det 5 granite slabs. De tager 12. Jesus Kristus. Jeg tror, at vi farmer lidt granit. Så har vi i hvert fald bare lidt til overs. Shit, mand. Der var lidt vildt den der, synes jeg. 12! Be Jesus Kristus. Hey, bruh. Hey, bruh. Okay. Jeg har ingen idé om, hvad det gav. Nå, det gav noget. Nu skal jeg lige dræbe de her så. Guys, jeg kommer til at dø nu her. Det beklager meget. Alright. Kom lidt til mig. Jeg har en lille mistanke om, at jeg først kommer til at rigtig bruge det her til, når udvidelsen kommer. Eller udvidelsen, det er jo forkert at bruge. Det var, når sidste del af spillet udkommer her. Så den færdige udgave af spillet. Kunne jeg tro. Så det. Jeg er lidt spændt på, hvad der trigger det. Om der kommer til at trigge noget af den her mission her. Der er nogle gange, jeg synes, at de her historiemissioner, så når man tager dem, så trigger de et eller andet, hvor du ikke rigtig kan komme udenom det. Der er nogle gange, de giver mulighed for at sige, at det har jeg ikke lige tid til at tage det her. Det må jeg lige vente. Så synes jeg, at det er godt, fordi så ved du, så kan du forberede til det. Så. Også fordi vi ved, at det er ofte de her main mission, altså hovedmissioner, der ligesom det er dem, der er mest udfordrende. Det er seriøst. Bro, hvis du... Mener du seriøst det? Okay, cool. Så skal vi godt ride hjem. Fik også fint. Godt loot. Godt nyt, og så fik jeg aluminium scrap. Det er det der aluminium scrap der, det når man recycler det, så får du faktisk flere. Jeg har flere bars, altså af aluminium scrap, bare ved at recycle aluminium scrap, end jeg har ved at lave det i de der, furnaces, ved at smelte dem om. det kan se for eksempel ude i højre side, kan jeg se, at jeg har 267 det er magnesium aluminium alloys, som det får jeg simpelthen for ved bare at recycle det der, hvad hedder det, recycle det der aluminium scrap. Og det plejer man ikke at få, synes jeg ikke, hvis du tager anden scrap. Så det synes jeg sådan lidt, det kunne godt være, at man så på at skulle lave, skulle balancere det i det færdige spil. Så. Og så har jeg en, der hedder Monsters. Nej. Den der, værsgo. Og så har jeg Crystal. Og jeg har Drix. Og granit, den har jeg faktisk over sten her. Alright, så skal vi se, hvordan det går med ting her. Koster det en opgradere den? Jeg gad godt, at en færdig udgave kunne jeg ønske mig, at de her maskiner kunne gøre. Der kunne for eksempel at sige, at man ændrede på altså det der, det eneste den gør, der er ved at fuel capacity, så jeg skal bruge mindre, så jeg skal gå mindre gang hen og fylde det her op. Og det er også fint nok, altså det, men jeg gad godt, hvis man kunne sige, nu vil jeg faktisk hellere have, at den er mere effektiv i forhold til at bruge fuel. Altså, I don't know. Jeg spitballer bare nu her, så det. Jeg tror, vi gemmer her. Så tror jeg faktisk også godt, jeg kunne have. Jeg tror også, at jeg også godt, jeg kunne have sagt, at jeg ikke lige har tid til at tage den mission her for Gracie. Så ja, det er jo hvad der. Der og der. Granite slabs. Granite tile skal han. Kan vi så lige bum. Altså, jeg har ikke særlig god til at der er nogle tidspunkter, jeg har været bedre til ligesom at sige, jeg sætter ting over natten. Som her, ikke? Og hvis man for eksempel er rigtig god til det, så kunne man jo for eksempel sige, at det var at jeg kunne gøre noget ved de her, altså hvordan det skulle hvordan man skulle, hvordan det ville fordele sig. I don't know. Det er spitballer bare sådan lidt. Det... Det er også bare fordi, det ligger op til, at det er sådan relativt vigtigt, det her med fuel og water. Og vand, det er vigtigt i spillet, og... Men... jeg synes bare, at den går lidt død i... Det går lidt død i... Det går lidt død i... Ja, jeg kunne godt bruge, at der var lidt mere, hvad kan man sige... mechanics i forhold til det her brændstof her. Uden at det skal være alt for meget micromanagement som så, I don't know. Nå, skal vi da snakke med de der slyngler.
Greetings. Ready to step into the tiger's good. All right, let me just get you up to speed on the game plan. I've been going over their files, and I think the trick is going to be a classic. We'll put them apart, interrogate them separately. Our best bet is to start with pen. All brawn, no brawn. Speaking of which, what are we working with already? There's Mason's confession, those burnt letters, all the pictures we took, and Miguel's self-incrimination. And through it all, let's keep our cards close to our chest. Try not to let them know.
Skinny! Surprising to see you here. Then again, you are the do-it-all around here. Ah, and you brought the fry cook. Splendid. So my complaints about the food have been heard. I see. That's right, you're part of the Civil Corps now. I keep on forgetting. I'm sure you have...
No omelets today, I'm afraid. I'll just be here writing down your conversation. I have been chosen for my pencils.
Wow, cool. Imagine that being something you can actually pride you. All right then, Skinny and company. I am intrigued. Ask away. Right, sure, sorry. I hate to be unhelpful, but... Skinny, is this your first time interrogating someone? It's okay, you can tell me. Well, Skinny, I happen to be a master of interrogation. Normally, the trick to getting someone to talk is through excruciating violence. But since it's me, we're...
Bribe, huh? All right, I'll...
Rooster wings! Extra crispy. 10 buckets a day, and don't be stingy with that sea science sauce.
Really? You'll betray...
I would sooner betray any empire than betray my own Good, but wait a sec. What evidence is there that I have anything to do with Duvo?
Well, let's show him.
Oh, come on! That could be any ridiculously good... yeah, dang, Skinny.
How about this? You talk, and I'll go make your stupid...
All right, fine. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth! But here it is anyway. Miguel totally brainwashed me. Yeah, that's it. He told me, Duvos rules and stuff, and I was in a bind. I have multiple obligations. Do you have any idea how expensive the holidays are when you're shopping for 12 separate lovers who all think they're my one and only? Plus, with Sandrock failing, I had no choice. I needed the money from his schemes. He said if I protect him, he'd give me a portion of his dirty money. Now that I think about it, say, do you think he could be some kind of high-level Duvos operative? Certainly seems like it. Not trying to do your job for you or anything, though. Yeah, well, anyway, that's all I know. Say, do I get anything for helping in your investigation? A reduced sentence for pointing out the kingpin and all that, in addition to the previously agreed upon chicken wings. Hey, we had a deal, didn't we? I scratch you.
He's not lying?
Cool. So, yeah, like I said, basically innocent. So, how do we wrap this up? I have.
Yeah?
First.
Right. I can get. Right here on the dotted line.
Whammy! All right. Looks like we're done here. Do let me know when you're ready for me to rejoin society.
Guy's more slippery than I would have given him credit for. Pen is definitely trying to distance himself from any wrongdoing. It all seems a little too easy. Let's cross-check some of what we talked about with. I'll have the Civil Corps bring him here.
Greetings. Have you brought me here for a private sermon?
Det har jeg i hvert fald, Miguel.
Not exactly.
Indeed I have. For I can call anywhere under the light my home sweet home. As for the rather cramped compartments, well, suffering is said to make the spirit stronger.
Injured a colleague. Tried to have us all killed. No, and I'll be keeping a record of the conversation. Just think of me as a
Yes, I have very well. Allow me to put the rumors to rest. It is no secret that I admire the Devosian doctrine. Their attempted murder against Logan? Sure. There are many ways to skin a cat. Many ways to fell an empire. I chose to do my part in helping Sandrock. The weaker the alliance, the less blood will be shed on the battlefield. Truly, my intentions were pure. I want to see a united human race. This is what the light intended me to do.
Even though it drove you to commit treason against the very people you swore to look after?
I am but a humble servant of the light. Once upon a time, the light was almost snuffed out by darkness due to human bickering and division. The effects are still reverberating today. I will never allow that again. Are we done here? Though I'd love to stay, I'm afraid there's...
Show him the evidence that... Look familiar?
Mason hid this somewhere? No matter. Then I'll wish that he gets the penance he seems to have yearned for.
Mason mentions you and Yen in the letter, but nothing about Pen. Why might...
Pan wasn't involved at the time of construction. That should have been... Well, I hired perhaps the most easily corruptible commerce guild leader ever to exist. This is a secret. What of it?
Can you explain what they are?
That's how I communicated with Duvos. Isn't this obvious? An associate would come into town and handle it, but I haven't communicated with them since the plan was set in motion many years ago.
That is not... That can't be right. You sent the telegrams...
No, I didn't. I see. If you're trying to fish for more information, there's no point. Since I have...
Der er en anden spion så.
That is also not a lie.
Fuck er det så?
Caught in the act. Seems our days were always numbered. Well done, then. Very well executed. You managed to evade my observant eye and the one of that bumbling so-called knight.
Didn't you say there were some Duvos telegrams intercepted and decoded by the Alliance right before the water tower incident?
I'm impressed. You guys are certainly going to the extreme to try to get me to open up. But like I told you, I have nothing to hide. My plan doesn't even involve the water tower. Plus, they knew that we're successful in our plan a long time ago.
We didn't make this up.
So you're saying what? Somebody from Duvos sent telegrams that could blow my entire operation. Just what, unless...
You really didn't know?
No. My Duvos contacts were always upfront with their intentions for the human race. I can't imagine them betraying me or the cause.
What about Penn?
He's an agent from Duvos here to aid me.
Did he do it?
Why would he betray our plan? And where would he send telegrams? He doesn't have access to the telegraph in the city hall. It makes no sense.
Ituri.
I don't know who that is.
Oh boy. Yeah, we have to locate this machine. If Miguel doesn't know, it means that there might be another Duvos plot out there using the water. But Penn would know, wouldn't he? He was there to intercept Logan at the water tower right.
I still find it hard to believe. What would Duvos or Penn?
If you're the sacrificial lamb,
I will get to the bottom of this.
that'll be all. I find it quite unbelievable that Miguel really thought he was doing the right thing. As long as he can sleep. All right, let's get Penn back in here. See if. Hey there, partner.
Yes, you've brought me back for.
Had a nice chat with your.
Oh, yeah. What do you.
Oh, I don't know. How.
What? I thought that guy was like super devout. Duvos for life, blah, blah, blah. The end is nigh, and all.
We know about the telegraph station.
Right, yeah, okay. No idea what you're talking about.
Breaking one.
I've got nothing more to say.
And that you set up a trap for Logan at the water tower with the telegram message.
La la la! No.
Plus, you tossed Miguel and his plan under the bus.
Whoa, you're still talking.
What conspiracy is Duvos hiding out there?
I need my. And, do I still get the chicken wings? There has never been a greater betrayal.
All right, that's enough from you. Penn is dangerous. I couldn't tell if he's telling the truth or not, and I'm really good at that. We should assume he knows exactly what we're talking about and that, I'm not feeling.
Hey, all. Just thought we'd check in. Just cleared all this evidence. We could take a.
This stuff was in their possession.
Sure, let's have at it. Let's see if we can find any clues to the whereabouts of the secret.
Hvad er det?
Not an expert, but none of this stuff is the actual Church of the Light scripture. So, Miguel is making up his own content? That's bold. He really thinks he's got the chops to make changes to world-renowned scripture? Okay, this is kind of a long shot. What if this stuff of his is actually working? I mean, some of those fine idea. As the most impressionable of churchgoers, Burgess would be a fine litmus test to see whether or not Miguel's little fanfic has done any permanent damage.
Mangler clue på den her.
So Miguel was hoping to recruit others in town? As in, turn us to the dark side? Yikes. Hey, you got special markings and stuff by your name. Looks like they really wanted to recruit you. I'm jealous. I just got a regular mark. Wait, no, there's a minus next to me and Ryan. They really put me in Ryan tier? Hey, not saying you ever would, nor would I, just...
Okay, cool. Så det var håndvægt.
If I had to say one nice thing about Penn, I guess it'd be that he's very dedicated to his training. I don't think I could lift this, let alone... Good call. Don't want to hurt yourself.
Nå, der er mere. Okay.
Nice pen. I think everyone who finishes their residency in Medi gets one. Plus a robe, and I wonder, when did Miguel go astray? They certainly don't teach any Duvo's doctrine in Medi, or else the Free Cities would have banned the church a long time.
Der taget bagved. Stay humble.
Nothing to see here, except ourselves. Anyway, if you'd given me 100 guesses as to what prized possession Penn would keep on his person at all times, I'd tell you, save your guesses. Ugh, I'm so sick of this song. They play it everywhere for a week before the day of the bright sun in Atara. Penn doesn't really play music, does he? Is he a fan? Kind of slightly uninspired choice for a nickname. Maybe once we've gone through everything here, we could ask him about it. Couldn't.
Okay. Så det sidste her.
I'm just gonna say it. I've always thought it was weird anyone could ever be into Penn. I mean, sure, he's in good. Wait a sec. I recognize this handwriting. That's right. They're the same. Yes. No doubt in my mind that Penn wrote these letters.
Kan du
Which
skrive?
could mean
Det kan han så
any number
åbenbart.
of things. But it confirms that Penn was relaying messages to Miguel from the Duvo side even. Well, we have a few things here we can follow up on. I want to take some time to simulate their whole scheme in my head again, to see if we missed anything. So, can you go around town and talk to Cooper or...
Jo, det kan jeg godt. Bøger så ned ved vandet, ikke? Kom her først.
Hello there! Oh, yes, one of my earlier works. Who could have known it? Oh, but hey, there are some mistakes here in the lyrics. This line, it's not supposed to be watching falling stars with you and listen to the stars shine. It's supposed to be listen to them shine. I would never use the same. Oh, every line with the word star in it has a mistake. Weird. Well, I can fix it for you so at least your copy is right. There. Now all the lyrics are right. Where did you get this anyway? Learning music?
So this is this your pin name?
Oh, yes. Kinda cringy, huh? Well, give me a break. I made it up when I was 13. Then it became my official name at the copyright office, so, well, this gives me an amusing little anecdote to include in one of my short stories. Thanks for the inspiration.
Rimelig sos. Okay, så vi skal starte med... med Cooper. Ikke skyde mig, Cooper.
Howdy there. Waving around a piece of paper, I said. Wait a sec. That's no ordinary piece of paper. Why, that's a musical score. All I want for the day of the bright sun is you. That's a classic. You know, and it really only gets more true with time as you realize it's not the gifts that fall from the sky that matter, but the chance to get wrapped. Well, give it here. There's a gander in the foot. Uh-huh. Shucks. That about adds up. Clearly, someone tossed this after they saw all the wrong notes. Doesn't excuse the littering, but I can certainly see where you done went and left this here chord half diminished. If you're gonna diminish a chord, diminish it all the way. That's the problem with y'all's generation. And this one here, that's a C flat. This is supposed to be a B sharp. This is a D. This is a D. This is also a D. Lucky for you, I'm only pulling a 15-hour shift today. So, I got time to help out little homies. There. Whew. Dang, that was tougher than I thought. All right, well, there you go then. Get practicing. Well, just remember, I after E, except after C. Huh? What are you still there for? We got only 7 notes you can find on a score. That's A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Then it's A again. Alphabet's got 26 of them. Man's got to know his limits. After G in the alphabet, well, that's when it gets fuzzy, man. Be seeing you then.
Okay, det ved jeg ikke, om jeg fik ret meget ud af.
Howdy. Catch you later.
Burgers. Jeg tror sgu ikke, han er spion på nogen måder. Jeg tror også selv, at Cooper han er bare et fuldstændig skydegal hvad hedder det, not. Altså det.
Light, order, and the future of mankind? Oh snap! New scripture just... Miguel wrote it. Ew. Evil villain fanfic! And yet, my eyes cannot turn away. Oh dang. This is bad! I mean, you know me. I'm always looking on the bright side of things, but... Yeesh! Never try to rewrite a classic. That's the real lesson in this scripture. Plus, like, the strong must control the weak? Come on! That's super OOC for us! Wow, thinking back, I guess the clues were all there. He was always getting freestyle with his sermons. I always thought it was kinda cool, actually. Going off script? Wow! Imagine actually doing that. Wait a sec. Have I been brainwashed by the evil Duvos version of our scripture? Whew! You know, for a second there, rah! Fire and brimstone! Just kidding! Just kidding. Peace and love. Peace and love. Matilda always says that everyone sees different things in the scripture. So all you can do is to look deep inside and listen. Well, you've given me...
I don't know. Altså, Burks er jo kraftet med en idiot, og skulle sige det, men her kan ikke, synes jeg ikke kan være en... Han kan være spion, altså. Det tror jeg sgu, han er for naiv til, synes jeg nærmest. Så det.
Any result? So no one's read that book of Miguel's. And Burgess said he'd never heard any, so I thought about it more and more while you were gone. I mean, what if Miguel really started convincing people to see Duvos in a positive light? And the sheet music? Make no mistake, these errors may not yet be erroneous, but rather omissions of intention. I see. I've got it. It's a code, or rather, a key to it. The lyrical mistakes are particularly placed. Left 3, right 5, up 8, down 7. If we use this cipher, we can crack and the musical mistakes? I spot 5 of them. 5 numbers in your average radio frequency. Doubt that's a coincidence. That music must be the frequency they're operating, and this frequency is different from what we intercepted before. That means Duvos knew we were listening before, and the telegrams they sent us must have been phishing operations to get me and Logan into the open. Dang, we did it! We can put our interrogation on hold. We've got everything we need to find the secret telegraph station right here. Exactly. We can pretend to be Pen. We send encoded messages out on the agreed upon frequency. And if anyone is at the telegraph station, we can triangulate. ACI has signal triangulators, but they're huge. There's no way we can ship them here and install them without the... I'm going to update the civil court in City Hall about this. Could you talk to Chi and ask him if it's possible to make a miniature signal triangulation device?
Jamen, han laver sgu da bare en anime-robot ud af det. Fanden, det er det, han plejer at gøre.
If there is, then we're all set. Good thing we looked into the whole sheet music thing, huh?
For helvede, mand. Nå. Skal over til Qui. Qui, jeg kommer nu her. Jeg kommer forbi nu her. Så læg de der såkaldte quote-unquote anime-blade fra dig. Og så vær lidt anstændig. Jeg kommer ind ad døren her. Tak. Tak på forhånd.
Greetings. Recovering well after the debacle over in Town Square, I hope? I like to keep myself informed on cataclysmic events occurring in our city-state. It is always good to be where the bullets are not. In any case, you handled yourself spectacularly, so I have heard. Truly impressive. A miniaturized triangulation device. And the reason you need to... Fascinating. So there is more to this water-thieving tale after all. Well, if you were sworn to secrecy, don't compromise your integrity by telling me. I will... if you hadn't guessed by my less than astonished reaction to your request, yes, I can help you. The technology already exists. In fact, my grandpa made something similar to locate underwater relics a long time ago. Allow me to explain. Of course, we could simply run a check on all frequencies being broadcast anywhere nearby, seek out the one in question, then build a highly directional large antenna that would lead us straight to the... However, this depends on signals being sent out regularly, which I feel I can fairly assume is not the case, being that this is a secret telegraph station. Therefore, we will need 3 highly directional large antennae. Indeed, showing understanding of a concept outside of your area of expertise. Now, for this next part, pay attention. That was a bit of triangulation humor there for you. You see, an obtuse person would not be able to understand a concept as sophisticated as signal triangulation. You, however, are someone who has never displayed any obtuse characteristics. Therefore, there was no reason for me to offer such a warning. That's the joke. Triangulating the signal will allow us to know where the source is within a roughly 0.2 league radius, and all we will need is one outgoing signal to... Oh, you know the frequency they operate on already? I see. Sometimes I feel like, well, if you know the frequency, we'll just need to track an outgoing signal sometime after we have built and installed setting up 3 traces outside of the possible area where the station might be, registering the direction that the signal comes from at each of our locations will allow us to draw 3 lines directly on top of our secret telegraph station. Rather elementary, nothing you're unfamiliar with. I just thought it might be worthwhile to regale you with a world-famous Director Chi's thoroughly digestible scientific explanation. Very well. That'll be 20 days. By a look, you're probably wondering why I'm asking for that even during such precarious times.
Yeah,
Well, I'm stuck with this overly bureaucratic mechanic handed down by the higher-up, so... Thank you. I will send you the diagram for the triangle.
Okay. Skal vi være, vi skal blive færdige med den her... den der statue, der vi har ødelagt. Eller du er ikke også ødelagt den? Eller hvad? Så jeg er kun 3 færdige. Okay. Så spørgsmålet er, om vi skal tage en commission mere. Det er klokken 13:19. Vi kan også se, hvad der er af commissions. Er jernsægter på? Se, hvorfor har han jern, der har sat det på, mand? Altså, der er jo kraftedeme. Han sidder i fængsel nu her. Limestone Brick, venter, hvis jeg lige med. Limestone Bricks. Hvad har jeg egentlig af penge? Jeg har 48. Venter lige med det. Lige til det der... Lige til jeg har lært det der statue færdigt der, så... For jeg er lidt usikker på, hvor meget det egentlig skal. Men jeg kan gå op og hugge lidt... Grinde lidt herop. Tænker jeg. Sådan, så tager vi lidt rubbers. Var der egentlig mere her? Eller er bussen der, vi kan i gang med? De gider måske ikke. Vi sætter plastik der. Har jeg, så er den her. Great Salt mangler 10 af. Jeg mangler 5 her. Okay. Så... hvad fanden havde jeg gang i her egentlig? Nå, det var det der Advanced, som jeg ikke kan lave det nu. Okay. Bum. Så får det fiber scrap. Okay. Overvej om vi skal opgradere den her. Jeg mangler Bloodstone Saw og Bronze Frame. Der. Hvad er det, så skal, hvis jeg skal opgradere lidt mere? Manganese, chromium og pressure gauge. Og så skal den have lidt mere plads, fordi den fylder motherfucker meget. Okay. Godt. Det der kan vi lige lave. Bum bum. Så lige fylde lidt brændsel på. Eller vand. Vand er fint. Så skal vi gå sikkert sove. Og guys, det var det for denne omgang. Jeg håber, I havde det hyggeligt. Og så med her. I er velkommen til at like, subscribe, og så håber jeg selvfølgelig, vi ses en anden god gang.